Hello everyone. I'm just out in my courtyard admiring the Japanese quince bush. It's always so beautiful in April. First thing to bloom in the garden. It is currently April 3rd, and actually yesterday I didn't film much because it was a busy day and I was mostly just doing sketches around town between errands and stuff, so there wasn't much to share. But today we have a bit more time, and what I did ahead of April before all of the pleinairpril stuff started is I wrote down a ton of locations that we could visit on a sunny day or a rainy day. So I'm gonna have Wolfie pick a location from the jar. I'm not gonna look at it. He's actually going to drive me to that location before I even know where it is. It just adds a little bit of surprise and excitement for me. So I'm gonna go pack my bag and we're gonna head out. How beautiful. Oh, so happy. Spring is in full bloom.
In the realm of the mundane, Newton's theory of gravity even describes why you weigh less after you have successfully died.
Remember going inside there? Love that. The ivy, all the vines.
Yeah.
But this beautiful river. Oh yeah, I remember I painted down there, didn't I?
You painted.
I had to laugh a little bit because when we finally got to the location, I started pulling out my supplies and realized for some reason I did not have any writing utensils. But Wolfie came up with this genius idea to just light the end of a stick on fire and turn it into charcoal, which actually worked really well and I enjoyed it.
It's just kind of fun.
But when it came time to paint, I was already a little bit flustered or felt kind of like ill prepared, or I don't know what. It was some kind of weird psychological thing. And I really struggled to just connect with this location. I found it to be beautiful and inspiring, but it was almost like I just really wanted to draw it, and my mind was rebelling against the idea of paint. So I did my best to kind of capture a bit of the color here and there and some of the textures, but overall I found that it was more just a great excuse to spend a beautiful afternoon in the woods. Sometimes I end up using these little excursions as an excuse just to commune with nature, and that's okay. But I just wanted to share this because I know many of you are attempting to paint outside for the first time, and it's totally okay if you have off days. Just use it as an excuse to get a little practice in and enjoy nature, or being outside wherever you are, or even just to get your steps up for the day. Hello everyone, I am in the most beautiful sunny little corner of my forest, or the forest that's closest to my house, and this area is just packed full of gorse. This bright yellow orangish colored flower is called gorse, and it smells like sweetened coconut and almonds to me. Earlier today we were golfing and there was a bunch of gorse on the course. Rhymes. It just inspired me so much, so I knew that I had to come here to paint today. This color combination just screams spring to me now. Yellow is a really tricky color though. I always struggle with it, but I'm just gonna do a little study and kind of play around. I could be here all day Just so pretty. Oh, this is my happy place. Oh my God, it's amazing. Now that we're a few days into pleinairpril, I'll just share a few thoughts that I've had throughout the week. Mainly being that I am so glad I took time to prepare my setup ahead of time, as in making this dried gouache palette and pre-packing all of my bags. Although I do sometimes forget something because I will go fishing through my bag for something, I'll set something on my desk and then forget to put it back in. That's just part of the daily habit building. I need to remind myself to, put everything back in its place. But I'm especially loving the simplicity of having kind of all of my supply choices made ahead of time. It just means that there's no choice paralysis. I just get my bag and I go. And I really just have to choose the location. And even then, if I don't know where I want to paint, I will just pick a location out of the jar and just go. I have kind of a tentative plan to return to some of my favorite spots later in the month and paint them again, because I find that I grow so much during pleinairpril. And I think it'll be fun to see what I've learned in such a short amount of time. And it would be especially fun to come back to some spots on days where there's different weather. So for now, I'm just continuing to try to build my daily habit of going out and painting and making that a priority. There's always going to be days where I have maybe another project that has priority, so I kind of have to keep that balance. But on those days, I'll just do a smaller sketch. That's part of the fun, is I just can change it up each day. So I hope any of you who are joining this challenge, or even just doing a modified version of it, are having fun and keeping it light so that you can make it sustainable to last the whole month. And I will see you again soon, because I am posting every Tuesday and Saturday this month. So take care, everyone, and happy painting!